So the basics of Pythagoras theorem. Please note that Pythagoras theorem only applies to what kind of triangles? Right angle triangles. Well done. So a right angle triangle, it's funny looking 90-degree angle there, but it's still 90 degrees. Now, doesn't matter if your triangle is in any shape or any direction or any orientation, it's still a right angle triangle. There's no such thing as a left angle triangle. Now, the longest side is always opposite the 90-degree angle, and that's labeled C. The two shorter sides, they don't matter, they could be labeled A and B. And Pythagoras' theorem states this. Alright, a squared plus b squared equals c squared, which means the square of the longest side, which is c, is the same as the square of the two shorter sides added together. So here is an example. Let's say we have a triangle, which looks like that. And let's say we have this side as 3 meters, that as 16 meters, and that is the unknown side. Please note, we're calculating the value of the longest side. So the longest side will mean the Pythagoras theorem will require addition. So let's label it rather, ABC. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. Now please note, my equal signs will be in a vertical alignment. Okay, I'll change the ink black. Forgot the squared here. So let's substitute. A becomes 3, B is 16, and C is x, which is x squared. Now this is the same thing as switching the order around. Now I can go and find these numbers individually, but look, I'm just going to go straight to the calculator and put in 3 squared plus 16 squared, okay? I know 3 squared is 9, 16 squared is 256. I'm just going to add them there and get 265. That is not the value of x, that is just x squared, which means there is a number that has to multiply to itself to give us 265, and they have to be the same numbers. Luckily, our calculator has the ability to find or decipher that number by using what we call a square root function. Okay, so we check the square root function, which is this button here, and it'll find you the answer, 16.278 whatever. I tend to put my answer to 2 decimal places, just habit, unless the question states 1 decimal place. If it was 1 decimal place, it'll look like 16.3 meters, and that's calculating the longest side. Okay, hopefully you got that.